If you're someone who has not a great home environment, have people who always get into argument with you, or you get into argument all the time, or majority of the time, then this video is just meant for you. Welcome back, and I'm Pujita Singh, a certified life coach, NLP coach, and an author. One of the things that I really wanted to cover for all my lovely viewers out there that I also keep hearing of late very commonly is the fact that what do I do when I don't have a great home environment, or I have people who always fight with me, or I end up getting into arguments or fights? Then this is something you should definitely listen to, and that is nothing but practice the power of silence. It's not going to be easy, it's not going to be something that you can do within a day's time. It's going to be difficult. You feel like just talking, telling, yelling, shouting, or being angry, and so much more. But what you can definitely practice is this: when somebody is shouting at you, somebody is yelling at you, and you know you have no power and no control over them on what they are saying, whatever they are talking about, how they are talking, and the person is not going to change, but is a very important member of your family, then you have to start practicing power of silence, right? Start practicing silence and just move away. Okay, I mean, not that you have to just walk out, and when somebody's talking to you, some elderly people are talking to you, you don't have to just like walk away. But what you can definitely do is just listen to them until they are done, and just walk away with silence. Practice this for multiple times and let me know how this works, right? I have done this, and rather I have in fact advised this to a couple of my close friends, and it really worked wonders. She was going through a lot in her personal life with her husband, and it always used to be like fights and long arguments every single day. He used to blame her, she used to blame him, and things were not working out. When she started practicing silence with her husband, down the line things started changing so much. In fact, it came to a stage where her husband started asking, what has changed so much that you stopped responding? Looks like you don't even care. I am talking to you so much, you're not even responding. This is so rude, this is so wrong of you, and so much. But what I can definitely tell you is this works miraculously well, right? Anyone for that matter. Maybe with children you got to be careful how they perceive it, but definitely when when you have any argument with your family member, just remember, is the person important? Is the relationship important? Then definitely practice silence, right? Of course, when these things are important but the person is not behaving well, it's also important that you protect yourself. Whether at workplace, whether in public area, or whether at home, or whether in argument, when things are not going in your favor, you should start observing more, start practicing silence more, listen more actively, and speak up only when required. Speak up when you have to conclude something, or you can speak up and say, hey, you know what, can we connect on this later on, or can we speak about this later on? I'm not in a mode to handle this right now, can we speak later? This is gonna work crazily well for you. Okay, so practice silence when you get into arguments, practice silence when things are not something that you want to really pay focus or attention to, and trust me, this saves a lot of energy. Okay, this drains you off if you start responding then and there, or on and off, or so much often. It starts screwing up your day, it starts screwing up your mood. But when you take the power back, when you take the charge, and when you get in the control of your emotions, it's gonna be doing really well for you. So try this and let me know how this worked for you. And this works even really well at workplace. We often as humans love talking so much. We always, when we are listening to someone, we always start thinking in our mind, what should be our response to him or her? Rather, you start realizing, or thinking in your head, as listen so much that you should not miss out on any minutest of the detail. Okay, and your listening skills will improve, right? Your active listening skills will improve, your relationships are going to improve, and most importantly, what is not in your control, you will give that power away and you don't give so much importance to it, right? And what is in your control, you take that power back and you take that control back. And that is really, really important. And energy management, as I've told before, is nothing but your time management. You save your energy, you save your vitality, everything falls in place, right? You in fact start doing more in life. So don't underestimate the power of being silent when required. Don't think that, you know what, you're suppressing your feelings. Of course, to let go your feelings of those negativity in you, or that anger or frustration in you because someone has come and spoke rubbish to you, you got to let that go. Either it could be through journaling, or either could be speaking to someone whom you are very close to. Do something to let go that suppressed frustration because of which you couldn't respond today. But don't let that boil in you that you burst out someday, right? So what you can definitely do is ensure that when you get into an argument, or I've heard this enough with, unfortunately, with a lot of women who get into arguments with their mother-in-law, or it happens vice versa with daughter-in-law, or for that matter with husband-wife. This is so very common. Try this, and this is definitely gonna help you so much. It will value your energy where it is required. It will help you sustain the negativity environment. But please do balancing it well, right? If you don't balance it well, it might come back and backfire you as well, because you should know when to speak, how much to speak, and when not to speak, when to take the power back, and when to behave as powerless, and at the same time take the charge. It's your life. You are responsible only for yourself. While of course you have family, you have ecosystem, we have relations, we have society, we have so much to do. But at the same time, don't let the power be given to someone else. Don't become that person that people come back and behave with you like rubbing on a remote control on you, and then you just act as per how they are treating you. Don't let that happen, because the moment you become that kind of a person, it's easy to tick you off. It's easy to frustrate you or annoy you. So take the charge. Be in your self-control. At the same time, practice silence, and most importantly, give your energy where it is required. I hope you found something useful in this video today. And if you found it useful, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And most importantly, if you think any of your loved ones or known ones need this video, please share with them. Until then, thank you so much for listening to me, as always, patiently. Love you loads. Bye-bye.